Hello all, this is Rick from Edureka and welcome to the Salesforce webinar for today. And today we are going to talk about Salesforce CRM, and today we will start with a very basic kind of discussions because we are expecting that audience for this webinar, maybe they have good experience of CRM technology, or maybe they are new, maybe they are planning to move their career towards CRM. So we will be expecting that all have heard about it, what is a CRM, but we're going to talk about it from scratch. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Rick Malhotra, and I'm an instructor with Edureka. So my overall experience is about 8 years, or you can say more than that. It's the 9th year started. So let's move further with the presentation part, and let me tell you the agenda. The first thing is, why should I choose a CRM? So what's the need of CRM? If I own a company, if I work with a company, if I'm planning to open a business, or if I'm already running a business, so what's the need of it? Why should I go for a CRM? And what is CRM? So customer relationship management. What is a CRM software? Why should I go for it? And why online or why on cloud? Why not I should buy a software, or why should not I go for some kind of on-site, or maybe some vendors providing the softwares? Why should I not buy them? Why should I go with Salesforce? Why should I go for a CRM? What's the need of it? So we're going to discuss it in brief. Then we're going to jump on the working of a CRM. So CRM focus on two things. One is sales and the other one is a service. Now we may include marketing, we may include finance, commerce cloud, and intelligence into it, but the focus of a CRM is only for sales and marketing. It's true, without any kind of marketing you can't get sales. Now we have adopted CRM for service, for support, because it's really good. Why should I stay limited with sales? Why not support? So today we're going to discuss two major things, sales and support modules of CRM, how it will be more helpful in your sales, or if you're providing some services, so how it will be more beneficial, or you can say, why should I go for it? So few major points we're going to discuss. Then how it works with Salesforce. So Salesforce.com SFDC provides you some business concept or some business objects. So we also call them standard objects, which is provided, we can say, which are provided by default to you. So how to use those objects, or how to use those kind of tables or some kind of objects. So let's say if I'm going to purchase a car, I will look for it like, what are the accessories, or what are the things provided in a car. So if I go with a small budget car, I only have a car with 4 wheels and a body of it, and it works. If I go with a high budget car, I may have some accessories, or maybe like alloy wheels, maybe a music system, or maybe a defogger, plus they can provide me some seat covers, anything like that. So what options we provide you and what you can do afterward. Then the features are like what differentiate it from other CRMs. Why not Microsoft Dynamics? Why not Oracle? Why not SAP? Why not self-made CRM? Why not Sugar CRM? There are many. Why should I focus on this? What's the need? What makes it #1 CRM in the market right now? So that features we're going to discuss, and we're going to look at it. Instead of discussing, you can say we're going to try them, we're going to have a demo for it, we're going to go into the production or the development side, and we're going to check everything one by one. Then there's a use case. We're going to talk about a company, Wells, and that company implemented Salesforce and what challenges they have faced, how they implemented Salesforce for their customers. This is our agenda for today's webinar, and we're also going to talk about, you can say, the real case scenarios. We're going to talk about some difficulties or some kind of scenarios. If you already have, you want to discuss, you also can just say to the chat option, to the ping option, you can ask any number of questions for that. So we're going to discuss, and we will try to solve some basic problems today, which can be done with the help of implementation of our CRM. So let's move further. Why CRM? So before coming to the slides, I just want to show you something on a notepad. So let's say I own a company named ABC Private Limited. So this ABC Private Limited will be working for, like say we open a company and we are just increasing the business. We're just growing the business for it. So if you want to grow the business, we need some kind of different franchises of it. If you want to spread this business into different locations of India, maybe I want to spread this business in different territories, different countries. So I need number of persons with me. So as a CEO, what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign a person, I'm going to hire a person who will take care of it. So I will consult someone, I will talk to someone that please take care of my franchises or something. So I must need something for marketing, I need some person for people management, I need something for, let's say ABC Private Limited works just like McDonald's or KFC brand or Pizza Hut or something. So in different locations, maybe within India, I need a lot of menus. In South India, there are some other menus which are preferred. Some says less spicy, more spicy or something. So we have different culture, we have different taste there. So I have to manage my franchising in that way. I have to bring those things into the franchisee, then only it's gonna help me. Like if you talk about in Middle East countries, they prefer non-veg more. Nobody likes veg food as compared to non-veg. In India, in towards the Southwest India, they like more towards, you can say, vegetarian food. So all these planning, plotting, forecasting, everything I have to think about before spreading my business. Now to do all those things, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire a person. Let's create a person, and this person will be helping me. So let's name his, let's give it a name. For example, his name is Joe. So Joe gonna help me in spreading my business. He gonna take care about all the franchisee. He gonna talk to our shareholders. He gonna help them to hire employees. He gonna help them to spread the business, and he gonna take care of all the forecastings, or if New Year is coming or any kind of season is coming, he gonna take care of all those things. Or he will report to me and I'm gonna ask him, what about the business, or what about the franchisee, what about the members of those maybe stakeholders, maybe shareholders, or any person who are interested to our business. So he gonna take care of all these things. So I will call him, if it's a software, I will call him CRM. Now you must be thinking CRM means customer relationship management. Now why we are talking about partners, why we are talking about marketing, why we are talking about forecast or something. So CRM, as the name suggests, customer relationship management, but the relationship of your customer will bring lights to your business. So there's a magazine, famous magazine in US, we call it Forbes magazine. You might have heard about Future 500 companies, and they always give some kind of list and all that. So they'll be famous for that. According to them, there's a survey happened in 2013. According to them, 60% of your revenue can be done with the help of your existing customers. Now you don't have to look for new customers, you don't have to spend money on marketing, you don't have to spend money on advertisements or something. If your existing customers are happy and they are coming back to your business to purchase your product, or maybe they are doing a word of mouth, that kind of marketing. So it's really good to spend money on your existing customers instead of searching for new customers. So whenever you call Pizza Hut, the first time they always capture your name or something, name, phone number. They will ask the favorite pizza you want to have, and then they're going to ask your delivery address and something. So mailing address, where you want to deliver it. Now the next time when you're going to call them, they're going to say, hello Rick, instead of asking, hi, this is Pizza Hut or something. They're going to call you, hello Rick, welcome to Pizza Hut. So I will be more happy. Oh wow, like just by looking my number, they greet me from my first name. It will be more impressive for a customer that this company knows me. Now if I'm a good person, like maybe I'm a good customer for them, I go for pizza every week or maybe after every 15 days or something, they're going to ask me, would you like to repeat your order which you had earlier? I will be more than happy that I don't have to tell them I like extra cheese or not, I like thin crust or thick crust, I like pan pizzas or not. I don't have to tell them again. So that's a benefit. So a customer, you might have seen whenever you go to purchase some groceries, or if you're going to purchase some clothes, you always go to that shop because you know that they know my taste. They know that what I need or what I maybe it's best happen with those person who stretch their clothes. They always go to that tailor because you don't have to explain them again, I need this, this is my fashion statement, or this is that. We never have to tell them again. We won't like to tell them again. So same thing happens with the company, with the business. If I know what my customer wants, and if I'm able to provide them, why will my customer look for other sources? So the best achievement for a company to grow is to hold their customers. If you're able to hold your customers, if you're able to provide them their requirements, you are the best in the market. Then there will be no competition, there will be no comparisons or something. If you're able to make your customers satisfied, then you're the boss. You can do anything. So that's our agenda into a CRM. With the help of this software, because with the help of maintaining data of my customers, like Mr. Joe helped us, we can forecast our business. A very live example, a very common thing I want to tell you, whenever we come up with festival seasons like Diwali, Christmas, New Year and all that, all these people, all these companies from chocolates to gift pack, they start their production almost double. They produce more because they know that during this season, a lot of gift, a lot of chocolate will be used, and there's a huge demand for that. Now how they come to know that? Because they check the data of the customers who brought chocolates, or how many chocolates I've sold in the last 5 years. So all these analysis will also be done by our customers' data. So if you're not putting your customers' data, then there is no use of it. You might have seen in India, in any country, go to a small shop, buy something, they don't have any computers, they don't have anything, but they maintain a file, a register in which they will write it. Okay, you have purchased 10 things, they will write it down, okay, 10 or something, because they know this is more into demand. Or maybe they want to maintain the stock also, but it's really good. If they maintain it, they're going to order more, that stuff. So there is a requirement to maintain your customers' data so you can do marketing, so you can do advertisement, so you can focus your business, so you can talk to your stakeholders, so you can also proceed your business, you can also expand it with the help of franchisees into that particular area or not. All these analyses depend on your customers' data. So if you're not maintaining your customers' data, then you can't grow. So that's why we need a CRM. It's a need, I will say, not a requirement even. So it's a need and a high priority need for any business, and we have a lot of CRMs. So coming back to the agenda, let me show it to you again. So we will discuss why CRM, we will discuss what is CRM, we will discuss other options provided by Salesforce to us. So let's move further with the question why CRM. So the first thing is, if you want to grow, if you want to make your customers happy, if you want to keep a track of them, if you want to focus your business, if you want to launch a new product, or if you want to stay with your competitors, you have to maintain a CRM for that. The second thing is, I don't want to stuck into the market, share markets, or I don't want to stuck towards the requirements of customers or something. Let's say there's certain requirement. It happens like everybody wants something which is very common into the, maybe there are 2 or 3 products. If I say I want to purchase a phone, and there are many providers like Samsung, Motorola, and we also have iPhone. Now iPhone never thinks about, when they build iPhone, they never thinks about person will first go for an iPhone because it's too costly, and it's very good, it's a status symbol, but they don't create iPhone for those, like for a person who needs a phone. No, they never create for that kind of requirements. If I go with the cars like Bugatti, if I go with the Rolls-Royce, Mercedes, those are also cars, but they don't create it for those customers who want a car. So the requirement of their customer, I never always think about the requirement. So if I want to step towards a business, and I will think about, okay, what is the requirement right now for the customer, I will build that product. It's not that. So you have to do a market survey, you have to think about what my customer needs, or why people are belonging to us. Like if I want a phone, I will go for a cheaper phone, maybe I want to go for a good camera phone, maybe I want to go for this or that. Same like to cars, I want to purchase a luxury car, maybe a hatchback, maybe this one. So whenever they launch their products, they always think about competitors, they always think about the growth chart of their customers, they always focus on the marketing area. So there is no use of marketing in Rolls-Royce if I go to one city of India and on the road I'm providing them, okay, go for a test ride for my car. There is no use of it. Nobody gonna purchase it. They all will go for a test drive, which is free of cost. Why not? But I'm sure I will not get any business by doing it. But the same thing if I do with the Maruti car or with any company which provides within 3-4 lakhs of some kind of cars, I'm sure if 100% going to try, 100 people are going to try this car, a test drive, I'm sure at least 10% out of them will buy my car. So that marketing trick, that marketing campaign are also focused on your customers. So each and everything belongs indirectly or directly to your customers. And if you don't have data, a good data of your customers, then you always say that business are all on destinies or lucks. So it's nothing luck, it's nothing destinies, it's all about your strategy. So if you have a good CRM software, you don't have to depend on your destiny, on your luck for all these stuff. You have to strategize it. With a good strategy, you can proceed with a good business growth. Then other requirements like we can reduce or avoid paperwork. I don't have to maintain big books. You have seen in movies, old movies or something in Bollywood or Hollywood movies, they always maintain a lot of, maybe in government offices even now, we have a lot of files. If you want to, people who born in 80s or 90s, they want to search for their birth documents. It's not easy to find them because they have to go to a center, they will search in all papers and files. So it's not possible. But the person who born in 90s or in these days, it's very easy. Just go to just go to that computer, go to internet, and enter the date and the place. You will get your date of birth certificate. So it's simple for them because it's simple to record keeping. So you can easily keep the records, and the productivity will be more high as compared to a paperwork. We can also track data. So data tracking is just like forecasting and marketing we discussed, same like that. And we can also analyze, we can do the analysis of data on the basis of our customers' requirements or our customers' data. So all can be done with the help of a very simple software, we call it CRM. And the last option which is given there is you can also real-time access it. Now this real-time access impacts a lot. So let's say I purchased a software. I just want to discuss why I should go for Salesforce or why should I go for any other CRM instead of making a CRM or something. So the real-time access is more important. Maybe I'm a manager and I'm going to break a big deal. So I want to go to the customer and they're a big whale or something. I'm going to them and I want to break the deal, and I have to take some printouts, I have to take my laptop with me and all that. And then the customer says, everything is okay, I just need to see the analysis, I just need to see, is it possible, can you give me some discounts or something? Now, what if my software is not available with me? What if the data is not real? What if I have 1 day old data or something, or 2 days old data? Might be I'm traveling to US and picking up my laptop, the data got changed, and then there is no option. Because your CRM is a local CRM within your company, it might be built on Java or any other language, which is really good, like an intranet in your company. But I need something which is real time. I need something like Facebook. I need something like Twitter. If something happened quickly, it should be available to me also just by an internet connection. No, I can connect to internet anywhere. Airport, I may have a data card within my phone. If I'm traveling internationally, I may have Wi-Fi booths or something. So getting internet is very easy now these days. If I compare to 1 decade ago, it was not that good. But now, if I compare it, instead of calling a person, I will prefer to say hi on WhatsApp. Instead of, if he's not available on WhatsApp, I can do something on Facebook. I can like their picture, and we are good friends just by liking a picture. So these days, we are more towards data science. We are more towards cloud, or we are more towards internet. So why not my business should be like this? So I want my CRM should be just like Facebook. So it should be updated, it should be done quickly, and maybe I'm driving for a client and client calls on the office. So I can also enter, just like on Facebook, if you guys have used it, we always make a check-in. I'm traveling from India to US, I'm traveling from this. We always put a check-in or something. We put some selfies there, we put some check-in. If I'm able to tell my company that I'm traveling and I'm going to meet this customer, maybe I just put a location check-in, I just put something like that. A customer calls to the company, I'm waiting for your employee, is it possible, could you update me the location? So any employee can tell that, okay, on this opportunity, on this business, Mr. Joe is traveling, yes, he's going to reach you back this time or something. Or maybe directly you can message, or you can also put a reminder within the CRM. So when you update it, it will be updated within 0.0002 second, right? 2 into 10 power minus 4 seconds. That's the speed of the internet which we get normally if you use a public internet. If you have a good internet, then it will be very less. So the person just enters something while sitting in the office. The person who is traveling also got the update that something happened. Or maybe my client is not available today, I have to meet tomorrow. So all these things is possible with the help of CRM software, which is available for the real-time access and which only can be done if you are using online. Now you can also build your own CRM. So it's not a big deal to create a CRM. If you know Java, if you know any programming language, why not? You can create it. Then you have to purchase, let me write it down instead of talking about it. So if you want to build a CRM, what I need the first thing is knowledge of programming languages. Then I need a website or something if I want to do it online. Then I need a database. After that, I need some web services, online services. After this, I need a good computer to do it. So I need best developers from that, maybe with good hardware. Then I have to purchase some kind of email services, and let's say I also want to do it on mobile, so I need mobile computing. Then I need some quality checks, and after it I need, I can say, time, which is more important. So if you have all these things, if you want to go for it, maybe down the line 1 or 2 years you can create a good CRM. So you have to wait for 2 years, or maybe you can also outsource this process to someone who can build for you. Now let's say you can spend 1 or 2 months to learn a programming language. You can become an expert, or you can also hire some developers for that. Then you have to purchase a server. Server means IBM, Dell, or these kind of machines, or big machines. You might have seen in metros when you go there, there's a room 𝐴𝐻A and other rooms which include servers, a lot of servers. Then you need networking, a good internet. I forget to write it, let me write it. A good networking, high-speed internet, fiber optical wires and all that. So you need all these things, and I'm sure nobody gonna give you all these things for 1 month or 2 months or something. You have to purchase it maybe for the whole life. And if you talk about softwares, Microsoft or other softwares, SQL servers, you have to purchase them on the license basis. Now let me tell you a real example. It happens. I was a part of the company who did all these things. So I went there to implement Salesforce, and they told me the same story. So a company, I forget the name, it's a German company, it's in Munich, into Europe. So they were working on a government CRM, they were deploying it, and it took around 3 to 4 years for them to do all these stuff. They were about to do it, they were about to deploy it, and suddenly what happened, there was a change, and .NET technology, .NET framework was arrived, C# and all that. So it was about 2007 and 9. So they thought, okay, we need something better. Amazon Web Services were available at that time. Everything got changed. Instead of client-server architecture, Then they have MVC model, and there are many things got changed, and they said, okay, let's drop the idea and let's start it with a new technology. And after that, we do have agile scrum techniques, and there are a lot of things. So after spending, that's the figure they have told me, about 2.5 million euros, 2.5 million euros on that, they drop the idea and they purchase any other built-in CRM. And then they spend around 1 more million on it. So 3 million euros they have wasted, and the result, the output, is nothing. Now if I say you can try it first, if it works, then you can go for it, otherwise not. Same like this, I want to travel from one city to other city. Let's say I want to go from California to Virginia, and I want to settle down there. So I will not do it like, okay, before going there, let's purchase a home, let's purchase a car, or let's purchase interiors, let's purchase all these things. It's not good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rent a house first. I'm going to rent it down. I'm going to rent a car, or maybe I can use public transport. Maybe I can use some taxis or something before purchasing a car. Or maybe I can purchase something else, or maybe I can rent it, which is more good option. So renting a house, if it's good, okay, I can implement it. Or maybe it's really good if it's working for on rent. So there's a CEO of the company, I forget the name, he's in Singapore. So you can follow him on Twitter also. What he said is, I never want to purchase Rolls-Royce, I never want to purchase Mercedes, I never want to purchase BMW, because I found the cab service, or we call it like, we have a lot of cab services, I don't know to name them. So what he said is, he found more good by spending $10 to $20, he can move from here to there. He don't have to pay taxes for a car, he don't have to pay the parking cost, and it depends on him. If he want to drive it personal, like a personal ride, he can go for a hatchback or for a small car. And if he is with their clients, they can book a luxury car. If he is with his family, he can also book this or that. So by spending less amount, he is enjoying the stuff of multiple cars without any kind of maintenance, without any kind of filling the fuel tank, those kind of troubles, without any troubles of parking, without any troubles of scratches on the car, maintenance, all that. So just paying the rent, just paying that small amount, I can enjoy that service. So all these things are also provided by Salesforce or any cloud provider. Now before talking about all those stuff, I just want to clear out what is cloud computing. So cloud computing is nothing. Daily you're using it, Facebook, YouTube, Netflix, or Amazon, eBay, any kind of these websites, all are on cloud. If I want to watch a movie, I will not purchase a DVD now. I will go to YouTube, otherwise I will log into paid account of Netflix and I can download, instead of even not download, I can watch a movie online. And it's not restricted that I have to spend 3 hours in a cinema hall, I have to watch it. So I can watch half of it right now, I can watch it while traveling, I can also watch it later on. I can also make it like a buffered copy on my phone, on my laptop. It's not restricted now. Whenever I get done, I can watch the movie. It's totally flexible. And on the other hand, if I purchase a DVD, I will spend more on the DVD. I have to wait for the DVD to come out in the market. I have to go to the market to purchase that DVD. I need a good television, good speakers, a DVD player. I have to spend a lot. And again, I have to sit in front of that DVD and I have to watch it. Maybe some says they can copy the DVD and put it in their phone. Again, you're using your resources. Again, a lot of space in your phone is also used. Now, what if you don't like that movie? What if you don't want to watch it? Then the whole space, the money which you spend it on DVD is also wasted. So purchasing a thing for a short time interval, or if you think, because in today's world, usually it's my recommendation, even with anything, it's not about CRM or any technology, anything. I prefer to, because no one knows what's gonna happen tomorrow. Maybe another technology comes and it overcome everything. Maybe today I brought something like a music player just for gymming and jogging and all that. So I purchased one headphones which consist of, it's from Philips, and it consists of that music memory card and Bluetooth, all these options. So it's like a headset and I have to wear it when I have to run or something. And what I found, just I was searching on Amazon, I found something from Sony. It's very small, just like your ear, like small than the size of your ear, and it fits in your ear like an ear plug. There's no wire, nothing. It works on Bluetooth. Now you don't have to carry that bulky headset. It's just like very small, tiny 0.2 gram of earphones, like a Bluetooth or something. And I like it. I like it more. Instead of carrying that headset, I want this. So technology changing day by day. You can't say that I will bring an IBM server or a Dell server and I can spend my whole life on that server. That's not possible. Don't you think that you're going to expand your business? Don't you think that there will be more customers in future? You have to purchase more machines, more servers. Everything is changing day by day. So if you don't change with the technology, it will happen just like what happened with Nokia. So a big brand, big company just fall down because of no change in their technology, and Samsung changes to Android and they are the top one at that time. So if you don't change your technology, if you are not coping up with your competitors, you can't win the race. So all these things are available on rent or on kind of just like electricity bill. The thing you use, the time for which you want to use it, spend the money, otherwise you don't have to pay. So I want to start my company and there are only 5%. I will purchase a CRM, a Salesforce CRM only for 5 licenses. After a year I thought, okay, let's hire 10 more persons, then I'm gonna spend 10 more licenses. And suddenly I think, okay, these 2 months are not good for me, and I don't need a Salesforce, I don't have to spend money, I have to, these 2 months are off season or something, so I will not pay. I will say only, give me only 2 licenses for this month, and next month come back to 10 again. So it's possible, just like your electricity bill. This month I want to use more, I have to pay more. Next month I will use less, I will pay less. So this can also be happen with your Salesforce CRM. So we provide you monthly subscription. The billing will be annually, it will be annually billed, but subscription will be monthly. So you can reimburse and you can pay more in the end of the year. So all those things are possible. You don't have to purchase any email service. You don't have to purchase any mobile computing. You don't have to hire a person who knows how to create Android applications or iOS applications or Windows applications. No. Everything works under the same thing. It's all in one, and you don't have to go anywhere else for the resources. So everything under the hood, one software for all solutions is possible with a cloud computing provided by Salesforce.com, or we also call them SFDC. So we are moving towards, let me tell you about some history of it. So it was started in 1998 by an former employee of Oracle. His name is Mark Benioff. He worked in Oracle from a long time. About 20 years he spent it, and he presented the same idea to Oracle, and they said no, it's not possible to move everything on internet. So lack of securities and all that, which is also an issue right now. Before moving to cloud, before even posting your pictures on Facebook, you always think about, is it secure? Is it like the privacy and the security part? Online banking in India, it's very common question. I will not pay from my card. No, I don't trust. It's very common here. Now people don't know about the security part of it, or maybe some websites are not that secure. So we also have a good security framework. We also have, we follow 4 layers of security plus 2-step authentication, single sign-on, up to the mark. Everything is provided by default with Salesforce. So he have put these ideas towards Oracle, but they said no, and he got separated. He opened it and he named it SFDC Salesforce.com. That's the real name, and still in IPO with share market, that's the name. And after that, in 2005, he come up with the Haas School of Business from California, US, because he got passed out from there. He hired 37 marketing employees, freshers, and he started sales and service by the name of Salesforce. It's an application. And in 2007, they come up with the development part. We call it Apex and Visual Force. for development, for customization of your application. And now it's about 17 years from the foundation, 1998. Or if you talk about the real business, started in 2007 or 8. So it's almost 10 years, and this is the #1 CRM. So we provide sales, service, marketing, app cloud. Now we have launched few more things like finance, commerce cloud. We also tried one more thing, we call it wave analytics, but these are paid. We don't have any free edition of it. One new thing is coming up. It's already in the beta version. We call it Einstein. Lightning experience is already launched from last 2 years. It's working good. So Einstein means it's a kind of analytical tool just like big data, Hadoop. You can also do all the analysis on your Salesforce data with the help of an Einstein tool. And many more things to come up, and in the last annual meeting we call it Dreamforce. You can just search it on YouTube about Dreamforce. So he have announced that by 2020 there will be 2 million jobs all over the world for Salesforce. A lot of big challenges, a lot of big promises, and this company is growing with the fastest rate in US and now in other countries like India, plus a big market is now into Sydney, Australia, and they're also covering Europe. So it's growing really good. So let's talk about one more thing from the slides, and then we can discuss some questions if we have. So we have discussed why CRM, then we discussed what is CRM, what's the use of it, and why should I own a CRM, why should I implement it. So all these discussions we did. And we also discussed about a traditional approach and today's cloud CRM approach. So the differences between them we have focused on by an example, by an analogy, or by discussing on starting your own or developing your own CRM comparing to the pre-built CRMs. Now before going to the working of CRM, let's discuss something. If you have any questions, so do you have any questions, you can put it from the question tab, go to question tabs and just write it down, and we can discuss those questions. If all good, we can proceed with the working CRM. So seems to be no questions, all good. Let's move further with working of CRM. So let me tell you about the importance, or in a real organization, how will I use a CRM instead of going to the theoretical part. So let's discuss what will be the real implementation of a CRM. So what I need is there should be a software which should be accessible by every computer in my company. So if I'm a bank, I have 50 computers, and I can, like, if there's a possibility to log in somewhere, I can use it, or I can work on it, and the work should not be hampered for my colleague if I'm working on something. Now let's say you are going to bank and you want to deposit some amount, and you're depositing it. Like in the meantime, you think, okay, it's a long queue. What should I do is I should go to the other work. Let me make some fixed deposit, or let me make some changes, maybe some changes to your PAN card or to your SSN or something. I want to do all these changes also. Now let's say we just changed the PAN card. There was something missing and some details was not there. Maybe my SSN was not good. I was also clarified, and this is the correct one. Now all these things happen. Maybe I want to change my last name, like a female got married and they want to change the last name or something. So all these things will be done there. The moment you've done it, it should also be updated for everyone. It's not like that if they are depositing money, if they are maybe withdrawing some money, there should be the different data or the old date or the old name, and you just have changed it. So there should be no latency, there should be no delay in updating the information. And it's not like that if a person who is open up with your record, like a person who is changing a last name, and the same time system got slow, system got hang, and the other person cannot log in. This is not good, which happens with legacy softwares. So we have a term known as multi-tenant. The first thing is, what is tenant and what is multi-tenant? So tenant means overall thing, or you can say a person who used the service as a tenant. Now Facebook, YouTube, all these are multi-tenant. So there's only one organization, only one database, and I want to use with multiple tenants, with multiple person. At the same time, we all can access the same data that is known as multi-tenant. Now you have seen it daily in your near to your home, or maybe you can say you're talking about your colony or something, maybe your parking area or something. So let's take an example of, you can say, a water tank. So there's a water tank over to your colony and over the buildings. So I want to take water. So there's a limit. Everyone can take water from that water tank whenever you open your taps. There's a common water tap, water tank, and from that water tank, everyone is able to get the water in all apartments. So that's a multi-tenant. Now, if you have your own water tanks, then it's different. But if you're sharing a water tank with your all apartments in a colony, then I will say it's a multi-tenant. Then the next thing is it should be easy to use. It's not like that I have long addresses or long or difficult username ID passwords. Where should I go? Where should I don't go? It should not be so difficult like SAP or other softwares that I have to take diplomas or I have to take trainings to work on it, which is not good. Then the third thing is easy customization. Now, every company don't deals like a bank. Every company don't deals like a garage. Everyone have their own business strategies. Everyone wants something special with their solutions or the software they are paying for. So I want to customize my business solution. I want to customize my CRM. Maybe in India, I'm capturing PAN card, Aadhaar cards, driving licenses. But in US, I want to capture social security number. And in Dubai, I want to capture Emirates ID. In Australia, I want to capture something else. So I want to customize my business according to my country, according to my territory, or according to the requirements of the products or the business which I'm doing. So if I have all these things, then I will say a CRM is good as compared to the CRM which I want to create there. So let's try how it look like and how to use it. So I will do all these things in front of you like in a real environment. So what I'm going to do is, and I will also tell you how to get this real environment. So you have to come to a website which is login.salesforce.com. So this login.salesforce.com is the URL and that's the endpoint where you have to come for all these solutions. So let's log in by my name. So that's a username and password just like your Facebook, Twitter account. Because I'm in India, so it will be APAC instance. So AP4, APAC instance. Now connecting to your CRM can't be so simple. Just open a website, log in, just like your Facebook account. So it's so simple to connect with a CRM like Salesforce and to use it for your daily requirements. Now I will also tell you how to get all these things for a trial purpose. So you can create your account and you can use it at least for 1 month trial purpose. The moment I log in, I can see few things. So let me tell you these things. So on the left hand side, I have my company logo. So by default, it comes up with the Salesforce logo. And on the right hand side, I can see all the applications which I have purchased or which I am opted. So like sales, call center, marketing, services, or any application which I created will also be there, or any application which I purchased will also be available. Like a very common application, Remedy, BMC Remedy tool. In every company we have a Remedy and we can, just like a tickets or something. So we also have that application. You can install Remedy Force for that. If you want to use, you want to send a lot of emails, you're using MailChimp, you already have an account of MailChimp, you can also use our Salesforce and you can install MailChimp on that. You can also install Conga Composer, you can also install DocuSign. So n number of applications available which you are already using. Now you don't have to purchase anything else. So those applications already on Salesforce, they support it and you can integrate it with just simple clicks. So you don't have to move your business completely to a new software. Only your CRM, only your data will be captured here and you can use all those applications also with our Salesforce providers. Now these are the tabs or the objects we discussed in the initial. So what options we have by default. You can also create one, a custom one, but today we only focus on what we get by default. So we have campaigns, we have leads, accounts, opportunity, forecast, contacts, orders, solution products, invoice, reports, lot of things. We're going to look at each and everything time to time. How to create a lead, what is a lead, what is an opportunity, how to contact, how to create a contact, or how to list your products, what all products you want to sell, how to maintain data of your assets, how to maintain data of your competitors, how to generate a report. All these things will also be considered today, and we're going to work on this. Now, under your name, you can make some changes for yourself. Like, I want to change my time zone, I want to change the currency, I want to change the locale or the country. So these things are possible. Plus, if you go to this option, setup, any changes you want to make for your organization, for your complete company, like the whole company or the whole organization, you want to make some changes, click on setup, and on the left hand side you can make some changes. You want to create a user, go to manage users. You want to change company profile, go there. You want to change security, go there. So all these things are available in the left hand side. So we do have other webinars, so you can go to those webinars on the same place you are watching this, and you can also look for those customization options. Although we're going to discuss few in this webinar also, but that's purely customization. So today we focus on the basics of CRM, how it works, how you can set up for your company. So let's go back to the slide which we are talking about, and then we come up with the real examples. So what are the best practices or the best features of any CRM? The first thing is a fast deployment. Now, I have shown you, just go to a website, login.salesforce.com, and you can use it. So within 1 minute, you're able to log in, you're able to use it, so that's the fast deployment. Maybe you want to customize something, maybe you want to purchase a new application, maybe you want to use something new for today. And if I talk about your servers, if I talk about the solutions which you have within your company, maybe within your servers, you have to go there, you have to install it, you have to wait for at least 2 or 3 hours for maintenance and all that. But here, it's so rapid that within a few seconds or within, it depends on the internet also, within fraction of time you can get it right away. So if I want to purchase an application just like your iPhone, just like your Android phone, you can go there and you can install it and you can use it right away after that. The second thing is automatic software update. Now, I don't want to release patches. I don't want to worry about, I don't have time to worry about my softwares. I don't know which is the new one. I don't know what kind of software should I use about my competitors or something. So in a local development, in a local deployment of your CRM, you always have to change your softwares. You have to update them. It should be connected, and whenever you shut down or turn off the computer, it always update and all that. So a lot of work, and you have to take care of all those stuff. What if there is a wrong update happened? You can't use it. So it's better to do all these things from the provider. No software, no hardware, no deployment issues. You only have to log in and use it. We will take care of all these things. So Salesforce will be taking care of all the deployment, implementation, hardware, software, networking, and you want to increase your business, okay, go ahead and increase it. You want to decrease it for now, decrease it, collapse it. It's totally your wish. You don't have to worry about how you do it. You should worry about like what to do. I want to do this. Okay, we will do it for you. You just have to order it. You just have to use it. You don't have to worry about the implementation. You don't have to worry about the behind the scenes or the softwares which are in background running. So you don't have to worry about all these things. You just have to pay by license, how many license you want to use, and any update which comes will be provided to you free of cost. It's not like that we will ask you maintenance charges, we will ask you this and that. No. So when you create a software, when you outsource it, they will ask maintenance cost also. But here we do maintenance 3 times in a year. We are the first CRM provider who provide all these kind of innovations. So 3 times a year No one does it. Microsoft, Oracle, or SAP, they always come up maybe after 2 years, 1 year or something. The minimum time I have seen is 1 year of innovation or the maintenance. But here we have, depends on the season. So we have winter, we have spring, we have summer. So we got a lot of changes, maintenance, and all will be free of cost for you. So these things are already there. And then the benefits, like you can log in there, you can use it, and the same thing will be working on your phone. Now you don't have to create any third-party application. You don't have to create any Android, Windows, or iPhone applications. You can use the same thing on computer, on phone, on tablets, anywhere. Then you have subscription model. So you don't have to purchase everything first. You can go for subscriptions. You can purchase it for less customers, then you can increase it, something like that. So let's talk about few things like all these things are data, and it's just like for knowledge. So all these data are from Wikipedia and other sources, which says around 19.7% is Salesforce, which is highest with the competitors. So Oracle, SAP, Microsoft, they are less. And the biggest competitor is Microsoft Dynamics. So almost 90% features are same, but we are competitors for each other. So I will discuss towards the practical approach. So I'm going to show you how to work with contact, leads, cases, solutions, opportunities, what all these things are. So we're going to talk about, like, we're going to talk in the form of a story, we're going to talk in the form of an analogy, all these definitions, we will go through it, but definitions, you can read it from anywhere. Even these slides or these videos will be available to you. You can also read it from there. So let's try to act on a real situation, and then we will define what is a contact, what is a lead, what is an account, what is an opportunity, or what kind of products I can sell them, all these things. So let's talk about season has changed and we need new clothes, and let's assume I'm gonna purchase some clothes. I want to purchase some shirts, t-shirts, or some jeans or something. So I'm planning to go to a shop, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check into newspapers, I'm gonna check into online, or I'm gonna check into the online store, or maybe on Google I want to check about it. Is there any sales? Is there any sale is going on? Is there anything which is good? Or maybe I want to check for a number of resources. So from where I can purchase a good cloth or something. So all that stuff which is available in newspaper, which is available into those Google sites or maybe online or some advertisements, all these are known as a part of campaign. So they are running a campaign, maybe an advertisement on Google, maybe a brochure in the newspaper, maybe a advertisement on television, or some holdings on roadside or something. So all these are a part of campaign. Or maybe you get some emails, like Amazon sends you email, lighting deal is coming on, or sometimes they say there's a heavy discount on this product which you're interested into. All these things are campaign. So after looking at all these things, I have finally make a plan, and let's go out to do shopping. So going out to a shop, I'm into the market, and what I'm a prospect for them. So if you go to Indian market, they always, to the local markets, to the markets which are there, they're always shouting, come to my shop, come to my shop. You want jeans, you want t-shirt or something. Now if you go to a branded store or to a mall or somewhere, you also look for those brands and everything. But still, you are a prospect. Now, what do you mean by a prospect? What do you mean by these words? Right? I want to purchase clothes. I want to purchase a t-shirt, but I'm not sure even. I'm not sure I'm going to purchase it or not. Maybe I just want to do some window shopping. Maybe I'm looking for something. It depends on my mindset. It depends on the environment. If I get something good, I will purchase it. Otherwise not. Now, I have not make a plan that I will go to this shop and I will purchase that t-shirt or something. I'm not like this. I'm a prospect right now. So a lead or a prospect means I'm not sure, or the person is not sure, even the shopkeeper is not sure that you're going to purchase it or not. Or maybe you're coming to my shop and I will say, I'm not sure what you're going to ask me. Maybe you can ask an address. Maybe you can ask for blazers or some kind of suits or something, and I only deal with the ladies' garments or something. Then what? So still you are a prospect. So you are a lead for us. Now our salesperson, we're going to talk to you. So a person from that shop will come up and say, sir or ma'am, like, what are you going to purchase? Would you like to show, like, what thing you're looking for it? Are you looking for some trousers? You're looking for this or that? Now you have to tell them, okay, I'm looking for this product. Now there are two possibilities. Maybe the shop deals with that product or not, and the other thing, they may have a product, but it's not in stocks or something. And if they have it, they're going to show it to you directly. So let's say you have asked for something which is not available, or which may be not in stocks right now, or maybe I don't deal with it, something like that. Then you're not qualified for this business. I will say, I don't deal with it, so why should I spend time on you? I can look for any other lead and I can sell my product to that person. So this lead can be qualified and can be closed or can be deleted, not qualified or something. So the moment a lead got qualified, we always going to ask, okay, what's your name? What's your interest? We would like to go for a t-shirt or shirt or something. So we're going to talk with it. No one says, okay, you want a t-shirt? It will be $2,000. Should I proceed? Nobody will say like this. They always going to ask you, okay, what's your requirement, or what things you require, maybe any kind of business, maybe any kind of clothes or something. All are with the same trend. So from the lead, I want to ask, okay, what's your interest? I guess I do have a product for you. Let me show it to you or something. So the moment I'm talking to these persons, if the person is interested, what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert this lead into some other options. So now this lead will be converted to an account, a contact, or an opportunity, or all of them. So account means the company with which you work, or maybe the business with you belongs to, or something. So let's say in the end of the seminar, I want to say, you can contact me on this and that numbers. This is my Skype ID or something. So you're going to save my number. You're going to save my Skype ID by saying Rick from Edureka or something, because I work with Edureka. So my account is Edureka. There are many webinars, there are many instructors, they work with Edureka. So we all are contacts and our account is Edureka. So account means company name and contact means the person to whom you want to contact. We also call it customer. Now in our scenario, we don't have requirements of company name. Now maybe there's a chance that he will say, I need 500 t-shirts with some print. I want to spread it in my company. I want to create a uniform or something. Then yes, I will ask, okay, your company name or this and that. But a person coming and just want to purchase a t-shirt or a shirt, why should I ask where you work? Why should I ask what's your company name? There's no use of it. So we can also create a primary contact, or we can also create a same name of account and contact for that person. But usually, like a journal term, we follow account and contact. We can also call them customer. Then the opportunity. So opportunity starts with amount. Again, you can say it's a probability that you will purchase or not. I'm not sure, even after telling you that this t-shirt or this shirt gonna cost you $1,000, maybe you say you're gonna purchase it right away, or maybe you say, okay, let me check. Maybe you are dicey, maybe you don't want to purchase it, maybe you want to look for other options, maybe you want some discounts. So opportunity is about follow up. I have to follow up with you. Now if you want to purchase a Mercedes, it's not like purchasing a t-shirt. You go there and you brought a Mercedes at the same time. It's not possible even. Maybe if you are into Dubai, if you're so rich, you may go directly and purchase anything. But 95% cases, on the same day or in the same hour, you never purchase that car. It may take 1 or 2 days at least for them. So you went up there and you said, I want to purchase this car. They're going to tell you the features and everything, and finally they will tell you this is the proper amount. And you say, okay, I will tell you next week, or maybe next month, maybe tomorrow. They're going to ask you, sir or ma'am, may I have your number, may I have your contact details so I can follow up with you. So that's conversion of a lead. I'm converting a lead into account, contact, or opportunity. So we're going to try this. We're going to create a lead first, and lead will be converted, then we will convert it, and by default we will get account, contact, or opportunity. It's your wish, you want to include opportunity or not, it's totally your wish. And then we're going to follow up with opportunity. Like it can be prospecting, it can be negotiable, it will be price and quotation provided to you. There can be many stages of an opportunity. So let's give it a try, how to deal with it. So I will go to my Salesforce instance and I'm going to create a lead. Now there may be a possibility you have a roadside campaign and you don't have internet at that time. So what you did is you capture everything on Excel. You can also import that file. You can also import leads into your system. Not every time you have to create it. For example, we can say webinar CRM, company name, we can say I already have an account by this, so let's say, and we can enter other details like phone number, mobile, and all those stuff. Now you can see one thing, there is no field for price or amount because I never tell price or amount to a lead until it becomes an opportunity. It's just a prospect, nothing else. So I clicked on save. So this is one of the record. You can also share it. You can also get insights from Twitter, from Facebook, from Cloud, from YouTube, and many more, provided that email address should match with the email address of those social websites. So we have a lead and we can also do some activities. We can send an email, we can log a call, we can also put some reminders, some calendar events or something. Now what I want is the status of the lead is contacted and save. Now the time comes to convert a lead. So I want to convert it. Click on convert. So look at the simplicity. It's so simple. Everything is provided to in front of you. Just need to click on it and done. So the owner is my name. The name of the lead will be, we did webinar CRM test. That's the first and last name. And this is the account name, Edureka test. Now they will ask you, you want to create a new account or you already have an account by this name. It's your wish. You want to merge it or you already have an account, so you can choose it by this symbol. So you can choose any account of your choice from there, or you can also create a new account. And that's the name of the opportunity. And if you don't want to create an opportunity, it's also possible. Maybe it was just an inquiry. Maybe the person was not interested. Maybe the lead was not good. You just want to close it. Or maybe the person have already brought it without an follow-up. So might be he is ready to purchase it and without any opportunity, they just buy it. So you can skip opportunities. Now why we have this feature? Because many businesses, they follow only opportunities. Sometimes they follow only leads. Now if you're a business owner, you work on bulk data which is captured by internet surveys, which is captured by other campaigns, then I will create a lead. If you are a sole owner, like those expensive cars, expensive jewelries or some things, then I will only create an opportunity. Why should I create a lead then after that? Because I know that if you're coming to ask for Rolls-Royce, you're always gonna purchase it. It's just like you want to customize it, you want to ask for it, or maybe you're coming for a Mercedes, you have already made up your plan. So I will work on an opportunity. I will not stand on the road with Mercedes, let's try it and if you want to purchase it or not. So that's a lead I'm creating. An opportunity means It's a more probability or more sure shot customer. So let's create it. Click on convert. The moment I click on convert, I will not able to see this lead. The error is they don't accept these spaces and all that. So let's give it a new name. We can save. Okay, the reason is something else. I will tell it to you later. So I'm also using it for other purpose, this org. So I have created a trigger, like a rule that it should be like this. So let me do one thing. So let me log in like this, and it works. So that's a maintenance schedule. So after every 3 months, they go for maintenance. So let's go back to leads and create a lead. So I'm gonna say webinar test company. I can say and click on save and then convert it. So while converting it, I get an option to create an account, then the owner and the name of the opportunity. So let's click on convert. The moment I click on convert, I will not able to see this lead again. So this lead will be archived and it's only visible by exporting the database, but this lead now converted to an account by the name of Edureka webinar. That's an account. Let me open in a new tab. A contact by the name of test webinar, and then an opportunity by the name of Edureka webinar first op. So just by converting a lead, I get 3 records, one for account, one for contact, and one for opportunity. Now if I go back to leads, I'm not able to see that lead. So if I go to today's leads, I'm not able to see that, because the lead is converted to an account, contact, and opportunity. Leads means only an prospect. Now the person is interested, it becomes an opportunity for us. Now for existing customers, I don't have to create a lead because I can directly create an opportunity for existing customers. Now you will say, why not for new customers? So let me tell you the reason why not for new customers, because when you click on an opportunity, when you click on new, account name is mandatory. So account name should be there, then only you can create an opportunity. Now this is my own development, or that's why I have make it not required. But when you purchase a real one, account name must be there. So leads, create a lead, convert it into account, contact, and opportunity, and we can follow up from these accounts, or we can also go to that contact and we can call them, we can send an email to them, or we can also do it with the help of an opportunity. Now the opportunity said, I want to say amount or something. I can put some pictures like I did. I can also put some amount here. I can customize it as per my requirement. So all these customizations, everything can be done according to your requirement. Maybe you want to show a picture of your contact. Like I have shown a actress there. You can also show a real image of your contact. You want to show some colorful pages here. You want to put this and that. So everything is possible under this CRM if I compare it to others competitor. Like we do have well-known Oracle, SAP, Microsoft Dynamics, but they don't provide you this much kind of customization. So this is a part of sales cycle. Now what happens is I purchase a product, but after purchasing it, I want to return the product. Or maybe there's some problem in the product. There's an error or something, or maybe there are some flaws in the product. I want to return it, or I have some issues. Or maybe you said go for this printer and 1 year support will be provided to you within 1 year, a warranty period. You can call us, we will repair it or something. Now it happens. I don't know how to set up the printer. There's a paper jam in the printer. Anything. Maybe the t-shirt I brought is not good. I'm not able to, or maybe the moment I wash this t-shirt it shrinks or something. So all these things comes under cases. So case means a ticket. You can raise a ticket. It can be return. It can be warranty. It can be repair. It can be anything. So these tickets are known as cases under Salesforce. Now how to do it? So I will go to case and I will create a new case. Now case can be an inquiry case, can also be on the product. So let's create a case. To capture this case, I need an account, I need a contact name. Now case can be raised by an account or either can be a contact. For example, you have purchased those 500 t-shirts from us for your account and you have purchased everything for your company, and now you want to raise a ticket like all those stuff are not good, or you have issue with the complete organization. Maybe a best example can be a printer. So you have installed a printer and the printer is not working for anyone. No one is able to use the printer. The Wi-Fi option is not working for anyone. So this case will be raised by an organization. And if the printer is not working for one person, the case will be raised by only one contact. So let's try. We can raise a case from any person we created. So we created a person today by the name of webinar, and the company we created for Edureka test, Edureka webinar. The case status is new or media, or like open, new or something. For now it's new. The priority of the case, maybe I want a higher priority. Maybe I get it from a phone or email or a web. The type of the case, you can also change something. Is there any kind of product information you want to give? You work on these products. This can be a printer or your product IDs or numbers or something. Do you have any potential liabilities? Is there any loss of money because of this case? So you can tell them, yes, we are not able to use our printer and our work is stuck. I have to send a lot of mails, US mails to my customers, and I'm not able to print. It's a potential loss for me. Then I can say printer is not working, and we can say something here and click on save. We forget to choose the origin, so let's save it. A case is created saying printer is not working. So that's a detail of the case. Now if I'm an expert, I got a case printer is not working. Now if it goes to a printer expert, it's very easy for him to solve it. Very quickly they can solve. But for a person who don't know how to fix printers, what happened to that person? Maybe I'm an expert in solving Wi-Fi problems. Maybe I'm an expert in doing networks, routing and all that, but I'm not good into printers. Sometimes I need help or something. So those helps or those things are known as a knowledge base. Now when you're not able to find something, you always search it on Google. We got the steps to solve it, to solve this problem. We can get it through Google. We can go for it. We can follow the steps. If it works, that's good. If it don't works, then we'll check for other things. So these things are known as solutions. So we do have solutions here. Now if I'm an expert in printer, I can fix the problem and I should document it. that I have followed the steps like switch off and switch on the printer, open the tray of the printer, put the paper, check the ink level and all that. All each and every step is noted down. The next day or maybe a same case is logged again, printer is not working, there's a common issue, so the other person can also read out my documents, follow the steps and help our customers for that. So it's really good if you maintain a knowledge base in your company. It's really good if you maintain the documents. It will be really helpful for your internal employees, and sometimes it's very helpful for your customers also. So you can open up a community, and on that community you can share these documents. So your customer will go to that document. Maybe they want to install drivers of printers, they want to fix some common problems with printer. They can open that printer website and they can do it. They will not call you again and again, time and again or something. So it's better to create documentation, it's better to create solutions for it so that our colleagues, our employees, our company will be more independent as compared to a dependency or something. So how to create a solution, from where we can create a solution. So let's talk about it. Click on plus, and from here I can search for one thing, which is solution. This with a bulb symbol I can create a solution. Like I have created a paper jam printer. I can create another document, let's say Wi-Fi issue with printer or something, and then I can add details or something. It's not enough. We can also put some PDF documents. We can also use some attachments. We can also use some pictures or some other documents like WikiHouse, and we can also use it under this attachment option. Up to 2 GB of attachments you can go, like you can try and upload. If you want to show it to your customers, make it public. If you don't want to show your customers, keep it private. Now let's go back to our case. The case is printer not working, and I can go there, go to solutions, and I can search for a solution. Let's say printer, and I will get 2 documents which are relevant: paper jam in printer, Wi-Fi issue in printer. So if I have 20 documents related to printers, all will be there. So click on it and attach it. So this solution is attached, and my customer is not picking up the phone. So whenever we get a call back from the customer, I can tell them this is the issue. My tier 1 or tier 2 employees can also work on it now, and they can get back to my customer. They can also share the document with customer, and customer can try themselves. So that's the benefit of using a solution. So we discussed about a lead. A lead can be converted into opportunity, account and contacts, and when after sales something happened, they raise a ticket. So contacts or accounts can raise a ticket, which is known as cases, and to solve these cases we can attach solutions for documentation. It's not mandatory to attach, but it's a good recommendation, like it's recommended for good quality. You should attach a solution within it. Then you can also write some comments on the case. Maybe the customer is not picking up the call, so make a public comment. You can say, tried contacting you, please check your emails or something. So you can write a comment, and the person will also get an email for this, that a comment is added. Or they can also log in the portal and they can check that you have mentioned a comment, so they will get back to you. So there are many things which we can do with cases, opportunities, contacts, but this is only the introduction, and if we go for a deep dive, there are a lot of things. So according to the scope of this webinar, let's keep it simple, let's keep it introductory thing, and when you explore it, you get many options into those things. So that's about working of a CRM, how it works. So the next topic I want to show is about why Salesforce is so good, because we do have a social connectivity, and we can also create some reports very easily as compared to other CRMs. So 2 things which are very important. for today. Like I'm going to show you one social connectivity and reports, and we're also going to discuss about a case study today. So contact, if you go by the definition of the book, a contact is an individual or an influencer associated with an account. So all these things are book definitions. Who is a contact, who is a lead, what is a case, what is a solution, or what can be an opportunities. So all these definitions can be really implemented as a CRM solution. Then account, forecast, contacts, and products. So let me also show you how to create a product, and then how you can attach it with an opportunity, or how you can also make some quotations for your customers. Then reports we're going to discuss, and documents, we can also create a document for us. Let me show this demo also. So we left with reports, social connectivity, documents, and this is the complete data process diagram. So we start with campaign. From a campaign we get a lead. On a lead I can call, like do some event or a task, a reminder. From a lead I also get account, contact, and opportunity. It's recommended to create an opportunity. Why not? These activities are also possible on all of these objects. So let me show you one activity. So if I go anywhere, let's say on cases, I can create a new task. I can say follow up for this case. Due date I can give by this date, high priority, and any comment, and save it. So it will be always present there until the time it's closed. It will be coming up as a reminder. You might have noticed when I logged in, it show me some reminders. I click on dismiss. So it always come up as a reminder that you have a follow-up, please call them. And when you complete them, let's say, click on edit, I will say completed. So it will come back to my history. So instead of open activities, now it comes to activity history. So do you have any questions till this time? So seems to be all good. Now let me show you one more thing, which is under documents. So just like solutions are only for cases, but we have one more thing, document. You may have heard about sales literature. You may have heard about some collaterals in your old softwares. So we call it documents. You can upload some documents. You can also share it with a folder, create a folder for your team, for your territory or something, and upload a document. So this document can be internal. This document can also be available external, and you can choose a file from your computer you want to upload. And up to 2 GB you can upload a document. So just similar to a document, I have a better option, which is 𝐿, or just like your Facebook, Twitter. So instead of uploading here, instead of sharing the link of it, what I want to do is I want to make it a social engagement. So just like Twitter, Facebook, what I have is I have chatter. So chatter means a social engagement. So I can talk to my customers, I can be connected to my internal employees, I can be connected with my subordinates, managers inside the organization. I can also connect it with my vendors, stakeholders, all those persons. Now, no need to send emails to someone, no need to call someone. Just like Facebook, Twitter, I told you we are very active on WhatsApp and Facebook these days. So just like that, I also have the feature called chatter, where I can use the same engagement. But this is within my Salesforce, this is within my company. Now many companies I have seen, I have worked with them, they are using Yahoo messengers, they are using Gmail Hangouts or something, or maybe Skype, which is very common these days, Skype and Link. Instead of them, you can use chatter. You can also download a messenger like Chatter Desktop, and this is also available for your phone, for your mobile phones and everything. So here I can use something, I can mention something, I can type something, let's say blah blah or something, add mention to my integration user. I can also say hashtag. So it will become a topic. You might have seen these days during elections and everything, during some advertisements they always say hashtag and all that. So these features are available just like a social media. The benefit of hashtag is if I type the same thing, I can check how many people are talking about Edureka webinar. That's a hashtag. Under chatter, I can also upload my picture. I can also write about myself. I can join with people. I can follow them. They can follow me. I can also upload the file which I'm talking about, which is more important. Uploading a document is very simple. So uploading a document is like just upload a document which will be visible to anyone who have a link of it. I want some extra security. I want to upload some, you can say some password policy, some encryptions, then what? Guys, just to add one thing I want to tell you, like if you want to use all these stuff on your phone, on your tablet, so you can install one application. The application name is Salesforce 1, and all these features will be available under Salesforce 1 also. So you can use it, built-in application for your Android, for an iPhone, or for your Windows phone. We don't support BlackBerry, but you can use a web link, the same web link, login.salesforce.com will be working on those phones. So uploading a file here will be more good. So you can upload a file and you can also add some features, new versions. You can also tell who can download this file, who can look at this file. You can also go for some reports of that file. You can also do some sharing with whom you want to share, and that person will be a viewer only, or that person will be a collaborator, means they can edit or they only can view, something like that. So these things are not possible in the documents. They are just simple documents, but these files are very interesting. You can add a password protection, you can share it, with those persons to whom you want to give access. Otherwise, almost same, everything is like a document. But this also provides you a preview. You can also view this file here if it's a Word, PDF, or a video. So almost many of your extensions are supported. So let's get back to chatter. So I can talk here something, I can like something, I can comment on it. I can comment like this. Anyone can do it like this. They can follow it. And we can do one more thing. We can create a group. So these groups are just like Twitter and Facebook groups. So in a Twitter group, you can add members. And there are three kind of groups. If I click on new group, one is a public group, second is a private group, and third option is a broadcast group. So public, private, and broadcast means like broadcast group can be an HR group, or you can also think about knowledge sharing group. So HR can share a knowledge with you, but you cannot write anything into that group. That's a broadcast. You only listen to be that group. You cannot initiate something. You can comment on that post, you can like it, or you can also add your valuable comments, but you cannot initiate it. Only the person who owns it or who is the manager of that group, they can initiate it and they can write anything according to them. In a public group, anyone can write, anyone can delete, anyone can edit, anyone can join. In a private group, only the members of the private group are allowed to do it, allowed to make changes, allowed to save it, or allowed to do some manipulations, anything, only with the private members of that group. Then the other features we have here is we can connect our chatter with all records. It's not limited to our communication, it's also available for your record. Now let me show you how it works. So let's try, and if I go to contact, if I go to lead, if I go anywhere, let's say if I open this contact, now here I can also do some chatter action. I can follow this. I can also do some chat options. I can also go for at mention. I can also log a call. And the best thing about here is I can also do a feed tracking. So feed tracking means the history tracking of it. Let's say I change it to one. Click on save. Now what I can see is I can change the last name from test to test1. It's a feed tracking, the timestamp. So this is showing a Pacific time zone. So these are some benefits of using a chatter engagement with your Salesforce. Not only social connectivity, but it also provides you the feed tracking of your fields. Up to 20 fields you can track. To make some changes, what I have to do is click on setup and under customize, because we are customizing something, under chatter I have these settings or these options. So feed tracking for any object like contacts, accounts, or the objects which you created on yourself by some development. So we can go there and we can choose which field I want to track. Up to 20 fields you can track, and I can just check on them. So whenever you change these fields, a chatter notification will be generated. So there are a lot of features, and we can go through it. We can customize it as per our requirement. Almost everything is possible here with development, customization, or writing some programs. So we can also do all that stuff. Now we have an opportunity, but in this opportunity I want to sell some product. Now let's go to products. So products can be existing. I can also write a product inline, but it's better if you have product and maybe services or something, and they can sell out those products to your customers. Let me give you a real-time example. So if I go to Amazon, Amazon.com is there, Amazon.in is there, Amazon.uk is there. So same product is available to purchase in US currency, same product is in India, same product is in UK, same product is in Europe. I don't have to create different products. One product can be sell out in different currencies. Or there's an option like there may be a procedure that this product costs you $1,000, but today is a Sunday, like a weekend sale or something. You want to purchase it today, then you get 20% off. But tomorrow when you purchase it, it will be again the same price. To accomplish all these things, I have price books. So I can create a price book like a standard price book, like a weekend price book, like a discounted price book, maybe a US price book, Europe price book, India price book, and all that. So one product can be in multiple price books, and you can choose a price book into your opportunity, and you can check prices into your opportunities for that. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to create a product, and I'm going to put it under a price book, and then we're going to attach it with the opportunity which we created. So let's create a product. So these are some recent products. So click on new, product name, I can say an iPhone by Edureka. Let's make it public. There can be a family, it can be electronic. So I have already created it. You can also create a family of your products. And if you want to include an inventory, this is not required. I created it for myself, but by default you will not find it. Click on save and done. Now this iPhone will have a standard price, may have any other price books. So I want to add a standard price first. The price of this iPhone will be about $9,000. It's too expensive. Let's say $4,500. So that's the standard price. That can be the MRP of the product. Now let's go to price books. either from products also you can go there. I have already created a festival offer US, or let me create one in front of you. A new price book, and let's go for Feb price book or something like that. Active, otherwise it won't work. Any existing price book you want to include? No. Click on save and done. The moment you save it, now you can enter as many products into this. Let's say I want to include Edureka iPhone. Select. Now what's the price you want to put there? I want to say $4,000. If you go with Feb price book, same like this, I have many price books. Now the same can be done with festival offer, and under this I want to add my product, and I want to give it in $3,800 because of festival. Now one product is with two price books. Let's get back to the opportunity, open it, and let's try to include the product. So if I scroll it down, go to products. Before adding a product, I have to choose a price book. Now I created an opportunity and the person is talking to me. I need some discounts and something. So I can tell them the standard price of the product is about $4,500. But because it's a festival season, or maybe it's a February, like those kind of price books I have, let me tell you the exact price which I can offer. But remember, only one price book can be available for a opportunity. So let's save it. Now I can add a product. From this price book I only have one product, so let me add it and done. Now quantity, I want 2 iPhones. Save it. The moment I do all these things, by default amount got locked, and amount will be exactly the amount offered in my price book. So these things are very simple. So this is just an instance, or like a small example how to do all these things. Now what if I want to add another product which is not available? So I have to customize it right away. I can't say that I cannot do inline products or something. So whenever you want to add some product, it should be available in your price book, otherwise you can't add it. Means you can't create it on the run. So this is little important. So product, it's not mandatory that it should be under a price book. By default we have a standard price book according to your standard price, which is $4,500 for this product. If you have a price book, you can choose it and you can include it for your customer. But only one price book will be included per opportunity. You cannot add multiple price books for that. So we have completed almost sales and service. We have gone through the basics of it, and these are some features we have discussed. So now we will talk about some extra features provided to us by Salesforce. Some are given on the presentation slides, and we also going to discuss the case study of an organization who have implemented it, and the problems or issues which they have occurred, or what are the advantages they got when they applied it. Now let me tell you how you can try it yourself. So we have to open a website for that, and the website name is developers.salesforce.com. So developer.salesforce.com, and you can click on sign up. The moment you click on sign up, you can get a free organization and you can work on it like I'm working, and I'm showing you all demos. So you can practice on it, you can look for the features of it. It's totally free and it's a trial edition, so you can go for it, you can check it, and then you can purchase the one which you want. So we will also going to talk about some other editions one by one. So some features of Salesforce which we have already discussed, but let me tell you again. So the first thing is marketing and sales lead. I can do marketing, I can also capture leads, I can also work on leads under the hood, under the same platform, under the same login. I don't have to use different softwares for that, which is available under Salesforce. I can also create a contract, I can also create an entitlement, I can also create a document to keep records of it. Then all these things are real time. The moment I change it, it will be copied to all other users. It's a centralized database, and up-to-date information will be provided to our customers, to our users, or to our partners in this case. You can work on an opportunity, you can create a product, you can choose different price books, and you can also generate a quotation from there. And that quotation can be a default one. You can also create a quotation of your own company logo, and you can also print it with the help of a PDF, or you can send it to a customer from that PDF. So there are many things which we can do. We can also create an application on our own. So if you know a little bit of development, if you really want to create an application with Salesforce, you can also do it. You can customize the existing application of sales and service for your organization, or if you want to do something from scratch, we also have an option for that. And this development, this coding is not like Java, C# and all those languages. It's click and path, drag and drop features, out of the box technologies. We don't have to write coding. Everything is available for you. You just have to use it. You just have to customize it. Now we can also do forecasting of our business, because if I have good data, I can check how many leads are pending, how many opportunities are going on, or what's the current status of a business. So all these stuff are possible from the data. But one thing is left. I have to show you how to create a report, how to work on a report. We can also generate some reports, and we can show it. We can distribute the reports to our managers, to our users, and they can work accordingly. We can also set up some email configurations. We can also go for social engagement like Twitter, Facebook. We also have a chatter, and we can also go for some approval processes. Now every company wants an approval process for opportunities, for sales, for employees. Like on this product, my customer wants to purchase 20 quantity or big quantity, a bulk order, and they want more discounts. So I have to get an approval first, then only I can give them discounts or something. After this, so we have a chatter option, we do have analytics, email integration, communities. So we can also create a community, and communities are not free of cost, but you get one demo of community when you log in and you sign up. So it's like a blog, it's like a website they can create for your users, for your partners, for your customers. They can go to the community, they can raise a ticket, they can also connect with you, or they can also talk to each other like a portal, like LinkedIn or something. They can connect with each other also through those communities. Now there are many features comes with Salesforce, but we can't discuss, or we can't show everything because it will be a big technology. There are many things to show. It's a big pool of sources and different tools. Now we were working on a trial edition. We were working on a developer edition which was totally free, but for commercial purpose we have these kind of editions. You can also cross-check it on salesforce.com. You can go there, salesforce.com, go to services, go to products, and you can check the pricing options. So depending on your requirement, you can use the edition, and these are per month, per user licenses cost. Moving further, we have a use case, but before going to the use case, let me show you how to create a report, or what are the benefits, or what are the things we can use within a report. So creating a report is not that simple in any kind of solution software, CRMs, anywhere. Even if you want to create a report on Excel, you need some basics knowledge of Excel. You need an expertise into pivots or some charts or something. But here, we don't have to get any expertise. We don't have to wait for any data to be copied. You don't have to ask your subordinates to create an Excel file and give it to me. I will get a report for it. Nothing. Everything will be under your CRM. You can fetch the data of your CRM without any external tools, without any external connections, without any Power BI or analytical softwares. You can do it within the software, within the cloud. All those features are there. Means I don't have to create a report every day. I don't have to email a report to my managers every day. So do your work. We will take care of reports. You can schedule a report every day 5 p.m. I want to send a report. Automatically the updated report will be sent to your managers, or to whom you want to send. You can define it. So reports will be sent to them, and the updated part, the updated data will be there, not the repetitive report. So let's go to reports, and we have a lot of reports by default. About 37 reports are provided to us, and you can create a report very quickly on your own. But let me show it to you by using a default report. So I can go to opportunities reports, and under an opportunity I have a opportunity pipeline, which also act as a forecasting thing for you. So any pipeline opportunities which are right now, which are active, which are working for. So this month we have 4 qualified or some perception kind of opportunities. And if I want to run this report, click on run. You can see the current report. If you want to customize this report, there are 2 kind of customization. One is runtime and one is compile customization. So runtime customization are like small things. I can choose the fiscal year, fiscal quarter. I can choose a custom date from this to this. I can choose some fiscal years like this. When I make it previous fiscal year, there were no records. Now I can see many opportunities when I make it this fiscal year. And you can also export this report to Excel. So I can click on export, either CSV or either Excel. Both options are available. So this report, I got it from my Salesforce, and I can use the filters. I can use everything according to my Excel tools. If I have more tools, I can also install it. I can use Power BI and other tools. If you know how to use them, you can install anything. I want a summarize report. So go to printable view. Again, it will download a Excel file, and you can check the printable view like this. So it's a summarized report with colors, and you can also print it. Now if I want to do some changes into this report, like I don't want to show this age, I don't want to show this lead source, I don't want to show accounts or something. So click on customize your report. So either you can customize, and the way to customize is just drag and drop. I don't want to see the age, drag and drop to left. I don't want to see the role, drop to left. I don't want to see the next step, drop to left. I want to see the type, drop to right. Now I can also summarize a report. I can also make it a tabular format. I can also make a pivot like a matrix report. There are 4 types of reports which we can go. We can add a chart also onto the report. We can add as many filters we want to the report. So these are some charts like a horizontal chart or a bar chart, a line chart, a pie chart and a donut chart. A lot of things are there. You can format it, you can use your own colors, you can also show the values, widgets, it look more good, and you can choose the colors and all that. You can use a funnel like this. So the more you explore, more you get, and a lot of things to go for it. And if you really want to proceed with it, if you're thinking about a career opportunities. So these are fantastic technologies. Like Salesforce is one of the good technology where you can think about and you can get a rapid growth in your career. Now if I click on run report, I will be back to the page. I can schedule a report like this. So schedule a report, and you can schedule it for every day, every week, or any time or something. The report was not saved, that's why. The name is already exist, so let me. So I want to schedule it daily, I want to schedule it weekly, I want to schedule it monthly or something. To whom you want to send it, you can tell them, your managers, your users, and all that. Now I'm the only one user, that's why it's showing my name. If you have multiple users, all names will be there. Same like this, I can create number of charts for one report, and we call it a dashboard. I want to represent multiple reports on the same page like a dashboard. I can come up to 20 reports, 20 components in one time. So I can create a dashboard, and this dashboard can be assigned to any person. Let me show you. The moment I log in, I will go to my home page. I can get the dashboard here. So I just have to refresh the dashboard and the data will be refreshed. For a manager, it's really good to get the latest update of a dashboard. Let me customize it. So which dashboard I want to show, like let's say this one. I can also choose which dashboard I want to see. If I have 4 to 5 dashboards assigned to me, I can look at that dashboard. Now, this dashboard is not so good. I can choose, I can create my own dashboards also. It all depends on me, which one to choose, which one not to choose, and there are many more. So those dashboards can also be on your home page. So this is user adoption login. Let me show you this one on the home page. Now for me, because I'm the only one user and we don't have anyone else, so the data is very small. If I make it good data, and it will be amazing. So I have less data here, that's why less information is there for this user. For the whole organization, it's really good, or for number of users, it's amazing. So it depends to whom you are showing it, and you can add more data. It will be looking really good. You can add more charts into it. You can put some pie charts or something. So collection of up to 20 reports with a diagram view with a, I can say, I want to show it, I want to represent the report into a chart in multiple charts, then I will create a dashboard. You can also show a visual force page like a web page, any external page into your dashboard. Means I can also show my company page, maybe a share market page, or maybe a Google search option or something here. So that was an introduction towards reporting and dashboard. We have a complete unit. It will take 1 or 2 hours if we talk about reports and dashboard. So it's very deep. So just I try to show you each and everything. I try to introduce with the interface. I try to show you all the features which we have, most of the features, so you can try it, you can think about it, you can also try it yourself. But there is a big way, like a long way to go. There are many things which will come up if we go with the complete technology. So there are many things. So let's talk about a bank they implemented. So what happened with them, the challenges which they face is all about they were not able to connect with the customers. They were not able to get the feedbacks. They were not able to improve the productivity of their customers. Now what they did is they included a Sales Cloud, a Service Cloud, and a Chatter. With the help of Chatter, all are connected to each other. With the help of Sales Cloud, I know that my customer requirement is to go for a fixed deposit. Maybe I want to provide them a service. Maybe there's an insurance policy which they have to renew. I have to send some automatic emails. I have to send I have to create a rule there. Like we do have automation, we do have approval processes. There are a lot of things which we can think about in Sales and Service Cloud. We can also generate a lead on through the web. Maybe you have seen those websites, or if you go to Edureka website, we have that option. Just tell us your number, your name, we will call you back, something like that. So if you're interested in taking a loan, that bank have created a lead option. So when you can enter, like where you can enter your name, your address, your phone number, and they will contact you for the loan or lending money or something. So those things they have implemented with the help of Salesforce technology. Now the benefits of the things which they have implemented. The first thing is they have a 360-degree view for their customer. Now they know that our customers are more emerging towards this insurance or this bank service or this kind of accounts or something. They have a good connectivity, they have one-to-one connection with them. They might have, you might have heard about one thing, preferred customer. I also follow that policy with my bank. So whatever going to be happen with your account, whatever requirements you have, just call to the preferred banker. So I have adopted, we can say, not even adopted, there's a person with every bank is associated, and I have to call only that person. I never go to my bank branch, I never call to them, I just call that person. I either rather WhatsApp that person, hey, I need a fixed deposit, hey, look at, I done some online transaction, it was failed, so I want a refund, can you check is it refunded or not? And she always WhatsApp me back, yes, it's done or something. So it's a true fact I'm telling you. I never go to bank branches, I never go only to withdraw money, a huge amount, or only to submit cash. I visit it sometimes, but for these things I never prefer to go to bank. So I like my bank services more because they are connected one-to-one. They know my account number, they know I don't have to call to the toll-free number. I have to tell my name, my phone number, my account ID, my date of birth. Actually take 10 minutes. And then they will ask, okay sir, how may I help you? So sometimes it's frustrating. It's good. I should WhatsApp her. I know that she's taking care of my account and she will get back to me with a solution. So these things are really good if you implement a CRM in your company, in your bank or somewhere. Then we do have social channels where you can broadcast the information. So a few months ago, about last year, November and December, in India, something happened that a currency change, the notes, the currency figures got changed, and just to spread the awareness so that we will not get panic. So they have used a lot of social engagement, maybe Facebook, maybe emails, maybe messages, or YouTube, or those kind of social engagements. So banks have come up and they have used like this is the process. I got a lot of emails at that time from my Citibank, from ICICI banks and all that. And you don't have to panic. Now you have these days and you can follow these steps to submit or to exchange the old currencies. So I feel really good. Now if I go to a government bank, they never call me and they never, I don't know, they know I'm a customer to them or not. Maybe I can spend, I can put lakhs of or millions of money into them, but they never consider me as a customer. I have to stand in long queues. If I name them like SBI banks or some government banks in India, they are very poor with the customer service. Now still they're improving. I have seen a lot of change from last 5 years, a big change in SBI, in other banks. They are considering their customers. They do have a call center now. But if I compare it with Citibank, if I compare it with ICICI, if I compare it with US Chase Bank, otherwise bank, they are really good. They are like amazing. RBS, or you can go for those banks. These are really good in following their customers. So customers are more connected, customers rely on them, customers have built a trust with them because of only one CRM. So one tool can increase your business, one tool can make your trust factor more. Now one tool will attract more customers towards your business. So why not to spend money in a good direction instead of doing marketing, doing all those stuff without a CRM. So that's all from my end for today. So thank you from my end.